NDC ne John Mahama Jerry John Rawlings mwasifu ya ene gu na dwuma bia mensa no fikumawu ono so the same thing. You can name and name and name and name and name Asante indigenes. I'm not saying Ashanti. Asante indigenes. Entrepreneurs rise up. Jerry John Rawlings and then this, Now this is not different of what we have experienced in the years ago. Chema to me will present himself this morning with his lawyers.
So what in seven or kind of say Asante indigenes trying to incite Asantes against NDC. Sometimes when I say minor, yes, you know, be my imagine say minor. They've decided say minor, yes, they are not ready for it. That is how I see things because it seems like they are not ready for the nation. Say you can say you tribalism, you know. Or being tiase, but my game is say these people need to be punished for unqualana yeba children who say there be ukasa recklessly. There is a punishment for reckless misinformation. Because ultimate tenamamu and kase wonu incite some particular region and I say some particular tribe against some particular government. Saying say abai with the bar, we a businessman be our Asante Mema, you be good, especially so we are Santinia. Knowing very well, a dear chama won't to me, and they just chama won't to me, and they could ha. Me sometimes, you know, who can't send me be there when we are not tribalism, when we are not, you coincide some tribes against some people, and sometimes some people are, oh, can't just we are very, very careful. But Sakwa, the way he's been making his utterances, you know. I think say he needs to be brought to book. Yeah, what about yes, that was the rightful timer. SNK police for much and said Debbie Massa. Oh, Kasa again home. But you left him there. That is why he's still doing it. And Ghana for Monsoro Muntina himself said these were some of the comments and that they were trying to incite people. But anyway, say it better than sir. So in conclusion, why he's trying to say this, Chairman want to me Asante into you good juma and then the business of Asante region. That is why they are collapsing Chairman want to his business. That's it. You open can you know? You can know. Now, when I say it's sad that most Asantes will allow these foolish people to use them for political propaganda. That is how they be using them. Meaning, because as I been, you know, people will. Be say na me ya santini na nkrufu ba ye begum adwuma. That is the same thing that this guy is also saying. That is what they are doing. But and say you tell say Emma Obi e say that is or say man no perhaps NDC wants to be friends with everybody which won't work. You can't govern like that. No, I don't think that style of governance and I think it wouldn't work. Senior Chris, why are they? Because who collapsed Indum's bank? I don't know, they all say, oh, can they? He forgot all those kind of things. But can no be anka. Wow, Senior Chris. And 70 people have me. Because me the way now I want to see action on this kind of reckless comments that these idiots have been making. I don't see those kind of actions. That is something I sometimes, oh yeah. I don't know. What kind of see Intino senior? I mean, AG is as a policeman who is chasing a thief and blowing a whistle. AG is to start and send him. I can mean, said antennas here, but yeah, man. But I say, if you're not China, the busy. I say, China won't be busy. I won't be quite even the busy. But I won't be quite answer. We and see the and I say, AG in the who say, AG, I should. I said, when I say, Mama promised reset, NPP is part of it. We need to reset the minds of the people. Maybe I keep saying, we need to reset the minds of the people. We need to reset the minds of the people. Because Nipa was some how we can. And yet, it's a 7 or 2 hours. And 7 will be say, at the end of my penis of Guya, he wouldn't even say it. The back answer Rollins time to Guya. Internet say Ghana ye enter as much am won to me. And say nsuo. And for yes can be a radio and TV station ma won tena so. Na ni pani nyina nyare. That is what this guy means. Zongo positive vibes say NDC is just weak when in power. They allow chiefs and religious leaders to influence them from prosecuting NPP criminals. That station should be closed long ago. Of course, because to me TVs, you know, maybe what they are. And yeah. I was say misinformation kwa no mto omoyo. Misinformation kwa. Omo misinforming pass Sina crazy who collapsed Saidu Adongo's bank. Yes. Capital Bank, no. He forgot to mention all those kind of things. He forgot it. Only Johnson said Nunketia can punish such loose talkers. Yeah, I believe in General Mosquito. He's a man of action. He's a man of his words. We've got a no-nonsense man. But President John Dramani Mahama said Obaba reset Ghana. And then with the group not by, I have hope and confidence in them. But for me, it seems that Attorney General is slow. And the way I hear in Yamana, I don't agree with him. I have to be honest. I don't agree with the Attorney General. Maybe or style be or person there, but he needs to convince some of us. Because I saw the Bimudi Agoro in the country. Maybe said that he won't dear potting now Attorney General person or because the way or the name may be Diagoro my one when ya na the see ya no phone so I could do 2028 there to be honest here Nyasa Bianca. And not dear me minima se because we invited chairman want to part from Kumasi be do akra na want to man anywhere there. I mean men kasa also akwaje bribe because Attorney General anyone so men yes say bribe pa so the obeje. Nti no yan hwe ne sa anaja yan hwe nsema e ho na nsem no de abusafo hey Ghana
I wasn't the enemy.
That's anyway, this is the debate with Munufie. Me di any William Munufie amakra. But if you have any other question, I will be to me the abana for the enyina atwetwen common album.
I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves.
All right, and the president and Adu Danko Akufo-Addo nsema ujaya o de koye no. You and I, but your DNA is here about his excellency John Dramani Mahama. In our own way, I think that you are part of the story here. We are part of the debate here. We are discussing, but we need to push to make sure say name be able to make akoye because other than that, and there are a lot of things in the system and we are into entertaining. A being how AG is conducting his work, I mean not how you come out and say he's not doing what most Ghanaians expected of them. And we shouldn't let it be like that. I say you can't send me birichiromo. Now why won't me we need to tell you that is not how we are coming to reset the country. We need to make sure that the country work to the benefit of the people. It is a won't mean joining that train there, you need to back off then the end to go so. That is how we need to do things. Because to be honest, we need to work harder for the president to succeed because if President John Dramani Mahama goes home without say I'll be very, very sad. So if you are working with him or if you are working for him, you need to also go by the same scope. So there be a president and are we doing the same thing? I don't think that some of them are doing it. I don't know. So let's sit down. A teacher says if JM can jail Nanado if he is serious. Georgina, that's what AG says Munufie is going to call tomorrow. So let's see. That's what I'm also saying. So Ochina when Timanya actually there, me I'll be very disappointed in him. So Ochina, I know they say Adiasa but we are say baby will be Adiasa. So let's watch him. Adiachia any be who has me so beka. Say you wasam ka. It's agent when Juma. Yes, you can once and pie. Matter. Go and park yourself somewhere because I'm going to hear say we know. You are not doing it for us. You are doing it for yourself. Yes, you pennies are. We want things to be done in a very normal way. And I want to mean that is how we want things to be done. All right, so I asked the question. Said, "Diana was over here about Ghana." This is a very, very simple question. So where Juma was over here about Ghana. You can also tell me now if you did in also. And now it seems like my app, as a major chain, right? There's this particular app I developed this particular app with my other partners. Until I will download the app biano. Okwasi who say this particular channel ewo ho. Past questions in kwane ye go so. BC, SSC, any Ghana, ADB for school who be there. This particular app obi ho. The only thing is all download here and here internet. Because you say Ghana internet boy the internet any offline app. Who download here you don't need internet to access it. And one say BC's past questions now pa. Just click on it, choose to course or now open and as a subject, Now choose you year. Ubedike choose you year, Now all the courses and subjects remember, which you see a past questions in remember. What start to say answer. AI and answer more possible answers and at the end, now mark amount. But your app store and your play store. App in the EduSolve Pasco. Past questions. But your guys say and now that go for the time no. You turn this particular app the Magana. Buy ya for free. For Mother Ghana. So it's very, very easy, right? Who is your Apple, which man download it? Who is your Android, which man download it? This is a free app, a free bone to Ubi and Ubi Capre. This is free. And that is why I ask a dear also you have the Abwa Ghana. Because ye be the Abwa Mother Ghana. Dear also ye the Abwa Ghana. But in the comment section for our adventure, bra. I dare also feel to beat my, If you think say we can also collaborate, as I did with other partners in designing and developing this particular app. Unto be there, but ABN also what the Fufubia you want to help and develop Ghana. You can tell us, we can discuss about it, then we move on as a people because we need to work hard that. Send a bit me developer man. You can't see developer man. Nipa ba kope uja man or non-kwa untimenye. Uja man Minister of Education. He wouldn't know everything or time frame no. Enti man nye baby and say so touch that a day now de bois. And then galamse come was me in your own small way. Ufi say day now ya a bit my bama galamse. Eka. Ensuo na ase no adwenkyere ben na wo a ofisi obetimi de aboa ama ensuo no ani ate pacho in the comment section obetimi de bibia also ofisi ebetimi abo bia aba maybe wako school bia na say bia wonim die bia ofisi ebet ye we be say you can also share it pacho this is the debate with Munufie enye to say a one man show. I've designed this particular platform as a family platform in Nigeria adventure to say the senior crazy bia by Osisa Koze has been jailed. Akufo-Addo could be jailed if a compelling evidence could be obtained against him. Senior, I do agree with you 100%. And that is exactly what I'm saying about the police if what Chinipa Ghana no new evidence. So compelling evidence, we need concrete facts. Court no evidence is the game. In the Attorney General, to me about 6 months ago. Me Attorney General said 2 months ago, and the police for the docket and we call by the docket and ayera. On what premise? The French chairman to me. We need to ask simple and serious questions. As people, no, I see who say ye juma pa. A boy juma. Mohammed, we have a call there. That's meaning I say you've been part of the game. Or see the AG needs lawyers like Martin Pegu to come to his aid for rapid prosecution. Yes, I said say if the AG thinks say the task ahead is too big for them because I'm buy no, I'm afraid people be, I'm arresting people, I'm matching people be into my jumana bakers here. He can outsource some of the work. Outsourcing is part of the game. Get in hand with other lawyers. You think say they have the same ideas with you. You can send some documents with them, sign some agreement or some contract or whatever with them, and then they can help the AG in coming up with concrete facts for these people. Because I'm here, because I saw one Captain Smart programmer say, as a Ghana Lucy as a court. I don't know if it's true or not, but let's see how it goes. Dali, I do agree with you. We should all check each other in good faith when something is not going right. Yeah, exactly. That's me here. And say you can see a chichere maya in your mind chichere and any people compensa or no continue. But in your own small corner, ABN also what drink chiribi or idea be official the idea we could boy ma in say you can come up on this particular show. We can discuss it, then present it as a proposal to Ubia or say Fata. That is why together with my partners, we still say past questions, everybody needs past questions. But I buy be bars, not buying a koto. But if we can develop it for free, why not? We invested some money and did it for free. But as we speak, in Ubia Misa, say, up no kwamuye and a mobile casting. And I'm saying, but that is how we are also helping our country. But nobody has ever asked us. So who are being able to beat him there? Yeah, at least Ghanaians also needs to change their mindset. Yes, that is what I keep saying. It's a resetting agenda now. We need to reset the mindsets of the people. Mohammed. So that's how it is. So we need to also reset. Nipa no say to suit modern trends. Yes, we are stuck with the past. And you come out some teacher near we are chalk and also we are marker. There be all the marker and school we are or yen I so jaida. Yet the son was for Abba and Sabayan for Bimra. Attorney General has to investigate how the docket got missing. Of course, that's true because Attorney General, what about power? They say your 10th month. Also, when he said 2022 in a year, chairman to me this docket. Or by will be say docket near you. It took you 8 good months. And send our mom Madiaba. I was say, I agree with you. Because this is the 10th month away. So you see 2 months ago in the and I say 6 months, you were searching for the docket. So you need to investigate that as well. Happy Minia. I do agree with you. Some people how can as when they say it, maybe they don't even understand as someone can. I want to ask you they understand, but they understand it from a different angle. Bashir will say, Vim lady is still Jandam. I don't know how GM is still sleeping unto me. Paul Adam Ochre, Baumia and must be prosecuted PP never again. That's true. Vim lady, someone say, now what our kind will be the kind of way Mama Dr. Bamudu Baumia. But we don't like the situation now. Ubeshi the ditro a good mine so. And I do agree with you. And the names that we're mentioning, they need to be prosecuted. But I say you invite Nipa and I say arrest Nipa and I say money bail we are. That's it. So how come we all teach them I want to meet TV we can't say the same way. Someone can say about no can say me police for far, sir. Your money bail and that's it. That's why I was saying them I was saying can the same in some no. Sometimes I don't know direction I the minor can see a minor ko anymore says I don't know. Because Nipa na eso mobo ama minor so kone no. Always. They are the same people are almost saying boy essay minor. Let's see how it goes. This is the debate with the Munufie. But any question or suggestion or ideas or whatever, wait me there and so I should have so what I say. Oh, meaning why are there? I said the government has to arrest and jail. That's true. The Galamsey campaigns and stop the importation of the excavators. That's true. They say research I'm going to media. Bibia or Ibia no I na say unyai because no nim say o chene kura mani bela enyi. That is why I mean ba make say o chena ade attorney general be ye no e na be kire me say ampa if he is serious or not. Because there one much I want to be free Kumase aba be pie e wo ha na say what say jara kwasa akwa we nkode a me attorney general want to anya sin dia ba say e be do be be trouble e ka kire everybody be trouble mo ya a party for 6 cents trouble mo say because one you say sometimes they wouldn't sit up and I mean you menya we need to push them now omonya ade a e be boa man no because amamu na da sha wonsa no say you hu say wo bu man ni ye dia we need to start to kick you we need to kick you we ya ni baba we need to kick you do have everyone can say e do na say kick o ma pa cho mo fa nche ma mo bia nka say oh na ndisi for no mako jiska na bi enju bia sika yeah there bit me no ani but rather than we need to tell them say we are watching them amount man ya adwuma na we will talk oh here ba na sa kwa minimum de konti nya fine opportunity na e san ja no nya fine opportunity and e san ja no but that's how it is. All right, abuse phone and the debate with Munufie me the besi wa hawo say my yard sometimes the young mom fans got around. Yeah. That's it. Georgina Bafo, that's it. Why are there? Enti Gabi Asaroche Dakon Tra Udi, no. Ashanti NPP for say that be. Kwa we on cano correct. Only Mamudu Bomiamon nam say 1 Ghana card. Better check 1,000 liter changes. So Gabi says Ashanti MP. Some of them mumpe Ghana card mumpe interchanges. Yet NPP for us that bigger be ditro. Why they ditro, why they kind of crew, it's up to them. A mankas on party. NPP for Nankasa party. Ken. To Nyombomo.
Rebina John Wesley sorry, and there's grey brown no so. We're hono yame home no for na obey your senkafu. Musori John Wesley ma, Musori nien so nyame. Uwa ma Musori nyenya. Mia na yebe your senkafu. That's our voice to say.
The president. Akwa wenye MPP president di no tata asofo oso chira sore eduru so be president di ne oto asore nyom e da say mark say Ghana is a crime scene yanko after Ken nti me da say nyame adoma ochina me nem say be hia wa asem bia no pacho in the comment section wait me there ba me di ni William Munufie amankona. This is the debate with the Munufie pacho what question bibisa fabre me comment section. I'll take my time to address it. Yankopon no ntana. Bye bye.